What's up, YouTube? My name's Rob, and tonight we're going to talk science and magnetic reversals. Okay? I think I get a great understanding of how all these mechanisms work because of my time that I spent at DeVry Tech in Chicago learning electricity and components and transistors and tubes and electrical fields and magnetic stuff, and and how many people feel like this? You were indoctrinated by the system. You know what I'm saying? But I feel lucky. The electrical aspect of the whole training and education is that I don't think that was too much bullshit. The electricians were, telling you like it worked. Starting with Tesla. I mean, come on. Anyway, I've made a list of on my channel of I call it the solution list of thinkers and scientists and electricians and just people that I believe that don't have I can't in their vocabulary. They have I can get it done. So I'm just going to jump right into it because, Diamond here, this guy here has got on the right path with the thinking, man, and this is what we freaking need, man. If we don't get busy, we're in trouble, man, okay? So, I for years believed the exact same terminology as this cat, and anybody that's in electricity or goes to a hard science course or understands plate tectonics and a little bit of biology, electricity, magnetic fields, then you're going to be fascinated about outer space, and that's me. So right here I'm going to play just a couple things that this cat says thousands of us have to feel like this, and let me tell you, there's great engineers. I've learned things from people that are just fantastic. So you have to trust your people that are thinkers, man. You have to have that common sense, and you have to look the plan, make a plan. These guys come up with solutions or the diagnosis. Now it's time to come up with a solution, So for years, though, this catastrophe thing, it's in the back of your mind all the time, but see, they didn't have enough evidence until, I feel, recently, because the better our technology gets, the more satellites and telescopes we have in space, the better details we can see, and it just makes a whole lot of sense that the evidence is in. It's like, and you got to give it to Graham Hancock and all these guys that stuck their neck out and put their careers on the line and their careers ruined. Really, these guys were called tin hats. I was even guilty of that, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm gonna give you the die-hole guy. He's been around for a while, man. And his book came out a long time ago. It made a big shockwave, and it was entertainment. But I'm sure there was thinkers out there that always kept that in the back of their mind. And I'm sorry, 20 years ago or however long it's been since I read Dr. Diehold's book. Guy, I can't remember which one it was, but it's been a while since he come out with that book, and there just was not quite the evidence because of the data. The data is important, man, and the better that gets, the more we understand the spectral measurements of the periodic table, and the better that technology gets, the clearer the answers get, and I think we've arrived at that. But here, I'm going to cut right to it. Here. Huh?
On Earth. 0.
How many of us? This here.
And that's very bad.
Yeah, I feel like
now,
this.
I was educated once by university.
Same thing.
And it's taken me almost 3 decades to get over it.
Shocking.
I was indoctrinated partially.
For sure. We all were.
But I think freely now.
Me too. Thank you for putting this out there and having the balls.
for those of you that are wondering, what is going to happen? What's important to worry about? Well, you're sitting here today and wondering. And it's my opinion that you have 2 years left.
This is where I disagree. I disagree right here. We don't have 2 years, man. Okay? My thought is that anything electric can be shorted or grounded, and believe me, I've worked on some high voltage stuff before where it made the hair on your stuff stick up, man. And a magnetic field where your gabbed down eyes feel like you're gonna pull out of your head. So I mean, you know, but we fixed it. The engineers came up with the plan and they fixed it. Okay, all right. That thing that went off in New York to create the whole sky to go blue. I mean, engineers got in there. They finally figured it out and fixed it. So I mean, I think that this problem's huge, and their timeline seems, you know, pretty right on. I mean, if you look at the data, I mean, I think that we have to put our faith in our technology because we didn't build this stuff for no reasons, okay? And President Trump, whatever, doesn't sign executive orders to protect our electrical grid. I mean, right. That's about the day that my eyes really opened. And I started to take these guys serious, man, and really start to dig back into homework. And, you know, even to even sign up for a class to get educated about the satellites and what they do and how they work. And, you know, trying to get a certificate so you have a foot in the door to the technology. It's important. And here it's New Year's Eve, my family, it's all out there partying, okay? I want to, you know, my brother who's, you know, pretty intelligent guy, he's a teacher, and was in the Navy. And, you know, we're talking about all this stuff, and, you know, scientist, the word scientist, you shouldn't be allowed to have that label unless you're well versed in every single hard science. At least the basics of it all, you know. And then over years and time, scientist word, I'm all for rethinking and ideas and stuff, and you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But my brother called me an electrical scientist. I said, nah, I don't like that word. Cut that out. But you know, I understand it, know it, can draw it, do it all. It's all understanding and just common sense to look at this stuff and take it serious, man. I mean, I'm 53 years old. I'm scared a little bit for my grandkids and stuff. So let's take this stuff serious, man. And you know, I never asked for subscribers before, and I want people that are thinkers, gonna throw an idea at one of us or whatever. But if you can't do that, then don't subscribe. Thanks.